Hey, this is Pete from Crunch Time Coaching. I'm an online tennis instructor, and I have a question for you. Do you want to appear more relaxed and easygoing on your serve and add more power without even trying to do so? We're like, of course I do, Pete. That's why I'm watching this darn video. Well, I've got a great tip for you today called the Pirates of the Caribbean Serve Tip. And it's gonna help you get super relaxed, and it's gonna add flow to your serve, and you're gonna love it. You're absolutely gonna love it. So let's get right into it. First of all, let's just take a look. When you watch somebody who you kind of like their serve, it usually looks pretty easygoing. It's got a nice flow, it looks smooth, there's no hitches, there's no glitches. And when they're doing this, the players that do this, guys, guess what? They're holding on to the racket pretty loose. Look at that. I'm barely holding on to this thing. It's like these fingers are controlling it. And another thing is I like to pretend that I'm lazy. I want to feel lazy about it. I don't want to, a lot of times when you're serving, because you want to focus, because you want to be concentrated, people can tend to like really tense up and look at their target, and they get super aggressive and they want to hit the serve super hard. So what I want you to do instead is to be relaxed and be calm. And your first move, there's different ways to start the racket. I actually like to kind of swoop down here. And why I like to do that, because as I'm going to rock back, I just draw the racket back in a nice relaxed fashion, and I'm lazy with it. I'm not doing any work. I pretend that my racket has some weight to it, and I'm letting the racket move me. It's like I'm letting the racket move the whole body. And here's where the Pirates of the Caribbean tip comes in right here. Have you ever seen that? The boat goes back and forth and it starts low, and then it keeps getting higher, and then it keeps getting higher until you feel like you might fall to the other side. Well, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a boat that might be outlawed from Six Flags or wherever your theme park is, because we're actually gonna, what we're doing here is we're doing not much work, but once we get to right about here, we got to do a little bit of work to turn the momentum in this way. And then we let it come, and then we jump on a roller coaster, because we want to like fly out of there. You ever go on the roller coaster and you go around in that circle and it scares the bejesus out of you? Well, that's kind of what you're doing down here too, because we don't want it to stop. We don't want it to stop. So we come here, we're getting that Pirates, and they look at the boat going. Then once the boat really gets high, we're gonna let it fall, but we're not gonna let it stop. We don't want everybody on the roller coaster to freak out and panic and think that the roller coaster's broken. We've got to move right out of that. So watch how I do this. Again, we've got the Pirates of the Caribbean going. Here we go. And then down, and then shoot right out. Okay? So what it looks like when you hit some serves, if you're nice and relaxed, is you just flow. I like to call it flow and go. I'm just flowing and going, right? I'm just gonna flow and go. Flow and go. Oh my gosh, these serves feel good. Flow and go. All right? So there you go, guys. Pirates of the Caribbean serve tip. I've got a lot of tricks up my sleeve when it comes to helping amateur tennis players just like you master the serve. The serve is maybe the most difficult shot in the game. There's lots of moving parts, but the cool thing is once you get the serve going and flowing, it feels like it's just one fluid move, and you don't have to think much about it. And I want to help you get there with a course that I made, and I'm going to give it to you 100% free. It's Serving A to Z. So if you've not downloaded it, I've had a lot of people download it, but if you've not downloaded it yet, you can still grab a copy before I decide to take it down, because I'm going to at some point. I'm going to stop making this announcement at some point, and you don't want to be looking for it one day and all of a sudden you can't find it, right? Because you've probably seen some other offers I've talked about in the past. You're like, well, he didn't talk about that anymore. So right now I'm really talking about the Serving A to Z because I know it will help you, really help your serve, and you can click it up here if you're interested, or maybe we can put something here, but look for it, click it, look at all the tremendous value you're going to get out of it. When you click the link, you're not going to believe everything I'm giving away. absolutely free. In fact, you'd probably say I'm crazy and I don't know what I'm doing. And you might be right. I am a tennis coach and I could probably use your business advice, but I'm still giving this to you for free. And that's it, guys. So like, comment, subscribe, and don't miss future videos. This is Pete from Crunch Time Coaching, wishing you the best of luck on the court this week.